What if the Soviets had landed on the moon first? Imagine a world where the hammer and sickle, not the stars and stripes, was the first flag planted on the lunar surface. A world where the Soviet Union, not the United States, won the ultimate prize of the space race. How would history have unfolded differently? The Cold War wasn't just fought on Earth. It extended into the cosmos, a battle of ideologies and technological prowess. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a fierce competition, each striving to prove the superiority of their system. The moon became the ultimate symbol of victory. In the early days of space exploration, the Soviets held a significant lead. Sputnik's launch shocked the world, and Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space. But what if their massive N-1 rocket, designed to carry cosmonauts to the moon, had actually succeeded? What if Soviet determination had prevailed? A Soviet moon landing would have been a devastating blow to American morale. The narrative of American technological superiority would have crumbled. News headlines would scream of defeat, and the nation would grapple with a profound sense of national humiliation. Political fallout would be immense. The Nixon administration would face intense scrutiny and public anger. Social unrest could erupt as Americans questioned their leadership and the direction of their country. The space program, a symbol of hope and progress, would be shrouded in doubt. For the Soviet Union, a successful moon landing would have been an unparalleled triumph. It would have validated their communist system and cemented their position as a global superpower. Propaganda would flood the world, showcasing Soviet ingenuity and strength. The Soviet Union would bask in the glow of international prestige. Their influence would expand, and their model would appear increasingly attractive to developing nations. The world stage would be forever altered. The Cold War would enter a new, more dangerous phase. The balance of power would shift dramatically in favor of the Soviet Union. The United States, reeling from its defeat, would be forced to concede ground. Tensions would escalate as both superpowers doubled down on the arms race. Proxy wars would become even more frequent and intense. The world would teeter on the brink of nuclear annihilation. The space race wouldn't end with a Soviet moon landing. It would simply change direction. The United States, determined to regain its lost prestige, might focus on establishing a permanent lunar base or even setting its sights on Mars. The Soviets, emboldened by their success, would push for even greater achievements. They might prioritize building large-scale space stations or developing advanced technologies for resource extraction on the moon. A new era of space exploration would dawn, driven by intense competition. The Soviet Union faced deep-seated economic and political problems in the 1980s. Could a moon landing have saved it from collapse? It's a complex question with no easy answer. While a moon landing would have provided a temporary boost to national pride and morale, it wouldn't have solved the underlying issues. The Soviet economy was inefficient, and its political system was rigid and unresponsive. Ultimately, the Soviet Union was destined to crumble under its own weight. If the Soviets had won the space race, the focus of space exploration today might be very different. Perhaps we would have seen a more rapid development of space technologies, driven by the need to maintain a competitive edge. Greater international cooperation might have emerged, as both superpowers sought to share the costs and benefits of space exploration. We might have seen ambitious projects like lunar colonies, or even early missions to Mars. The possibilities are endless. The space race was a testament to human ambition and ingenuity, but it also came at a cost. Both sides made immense sacrifices, pouring vast resources into their space programs. Engineers, astronauts, and their families endured tremendous pressure and risk. Lives were lost in the pursuit of space exploration. Resources were diverted from other important areas. The potential for conflict always loomed large. We must never forget the human element of this epic struggle. The legacy of the space race continues to shape our world today. It inspired generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. It pushed the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. The pursuit of the impossible often leads to extraordinary achievements. The space race reminds us that even the most ambitious goals can be reached with determination, innovation, and a willingness to take risks. What do you think? How would the world be different if the Soviet Union had landed on the moon first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What other historical what-ifs would you like us to explore? Let us know. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future explorations of alternate history. The moon remains a symbol of human ambition and the boundless possibilities of space exploration. Join us as we continue to explore the final frontier and imagine the worlds that could be.